Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Get those likes up, ladies and gentlemen. Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started. Oh! What's going on, guys? Happy Friday, man. We're gonna jump out of the stream here. We're not gonna waste any time. What's going on, guys? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What are you guys up to tonight, man? It's Friday night, and we're watching some charts. I mean, we got some interesting things to talk about going to next week, man. I'm kind of excited for tonight's stream. Why? It's Friday night, and you know, we got some Bud Light seltzers over here. Well, 2 Bud Light seltzers over here. And we'll have a pretty good night. We'll have a pretty good night tonight, man. What's going on? You guys got the water ready? Energy drinks? You got some beer? You got some vodka? What do you guys got tonight, man? Come on. Happy Friday, man. Let's get busy. Listen, we got some celebration to do. We should see a move by next week, man. So let's celebrate a little bit, you know? Holy moly, man. Come on. Come on. Bitcoin's not anywhere different. It's at 19,200. What's new? But hey, we got some interesting things to talk about today, man. Bob, what are you drinking tonight, man? What are you drinking? Bob, what are you drinking tonight, man? Bob, where are you, man? What are you drinking tonight? Bobby, where's Bobby?
Hey, man, hey! I'm not drinking anything crazy. I'm drinking some Mountain Dew. I'm looking to get that sugar high. Yeah, I want the sugar high. That's the high I go for. I go absolutely nuts with the sugar high. Yeah, I'm just drinking Mountain Dew. Nothing crazy. Thanks for asking, Jordan. Thanks. You're still an idiot, though. Your charts suck.
Thanks, Bob. Thank you, Bobby. What's going on, Keith? What's going on, man? John, what's going on, buddy? Waterfly. What's up, John? I already said John. Clint. Clint, what's going on, man? October for stocks, sideways for crypto. It's what it's been so far, man. I don't think that's going to happen, though. And we'll discuss, you know, there's no reason to get excited for crypto right now. There's no reason to. But Could there be something that leads to that? And then we'll talk about a bunch of different things on today's stream, and we'll kind of get ready for next week, which there is going to be, whether you think it's going to break to the upside or downside, we should see a move by next week, which should give the Bulls and the Bears a little bit of excitement, right? No more of this meme, man. No more of this meme. We're done with this meme, right? I'm done with this meme. We're all done with this meme. Pradesh, what's going on, buddy? Enu Light. We got the Enu Light, man. Bathwater's got the bong water. That's disgusting. At least I hope it's clean bong water, if you know what I'm saying. You know, at least clean it out, right? Don't leave the old residue in there like I used to do back in the days and kind of have your little thing and not clean it. And yeah, back in the days. Anyways, let's jump out to the price action. So what do we got? What do we got for BTC today? Well, BTC is trying to come up, right? Stock market obviously had a pretty good day today and really closed the week really strong, right? The stock market came back up, closed the week with a strong weekly candle, right? And that's exactly what we want to see off the 200-week moving average. What did everyone do early this week? Oh, we're below the 200-week moving average. Oh. And the S&P comes up and closes one of the best weeks it's had in quite a while. So the S&P comes up, but Bitcoin really doesn't do anything, right? And that's, you know, when we want correlation, we don't get it. When we don't want correlation, we get it. This is the constant narrative that we have here. So will this continue into next week? Well, there's some interesting points in the chart that we'll talk about, man. There's some very, very interesting points that we'll talk about coming up in just a second. But before we get started, okay? Before we get started, hold on one second. One second, man. One second, hold on. Before we get started, there is something that I need to tell you guys going into this weekend, okay? There is something I need to tell you guys, or Mike needs to tell you. Mike, come on, buddy. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. It's Friday. You need to tell them what's going to happen this weekend. Come on. Tell them what's going to happen this weekend. Come on, Mike. What's going on, guys? Guess what? It's the weekend. You know what's going to happen. Literally nothing is going to happen this weekend. Every weekend, there is no volume. So if you're expecting something to happen today, tomorrow, or Sunday, literally nothing's going to happen. There's going to be no volume on crypto. So don't get excited this weekend. Literally, it's going to go sideways, okay? The last 3 weekends have been sideways, you know? Kind of like, my balls as they scrape across the ground because they're so saggy, all right? There's no volume on Bitcoin. So get over it, bitch. Bitch. All right. But no, guys, this weekend, here's what I'll say. This weekend, you guys are expecting some big move, man. Or some huge announcement. There's no huge announcement. But, guys, this weekend, don't expect anything to happen this weekend, man. Nothing. I will tell you this right now. Nothing is going to happen this weekend. No one trades on the weekend. Crypto is dead on the weekends right now, okay? It's absolutely dead on the weekends. No one gives a shit about crypto on the weekends. Look at every single weekend for the last 4 weekends. Look at the volume, man, and look at the price action. So the weekend was right here from Friday to Sunday. Literally no volume, man. People are going to tell you something's going to happen with this weekend. Nothing will happen this weekend, okay? So that's why I made the stream. We're prepping for Monday, or we're prepping for next week, because that's what we're doing. This was the weekend last weekend. Literally no one trading. The weekend before that, right here, this was the weekend. Literally no volume, sideways. The weekend before that, right here, literally no volume, sideways. We can continue this if you want to. The weekend before that, right here, literally sideways, no volume. Don't expect anything to happen over the weekend, okay? And if that upsets you, well, hey, man, it is what it is. But the weekend lately has been sideways, nothing burger. You might get a little green candle, a little red candle here and there, but don't expect anything, man. All right? So go back. The real thing we need to talk about is going into next week. Let's see. Drew Brees, what's going on, man? Or Brew Drees. You got me confused, man. Holy shit, you got me confused. Don't expect anything to happen this weekend, man. But let's discuss what we got going on here. All right? So we know we talked about the other day, man. Everyone and their mother is short right now, right? Not necessarily on Bitcoin, but if you look at the S&P, we literally have the record amount, or at least from 2002, of short premium, all right, on shorts there, right? So literally everyone their mother's short. And when everyone their mother's short at an important support, like the 200-week moving average, what happens? Earlier this week, literally the most bearish I've ever seen the chat, the most bearish I've ever seen Twitter. What does the S&P 500 do? Well, has one of the best green candles that it's had in a long time. This is what happens, man. When everyone gets super bearish, the price goes up, right? And now what we need to wait for, and this could continue into next week, is you want to see everyone get bullish. And when everyone gets bullish again, that's when we cut the cord, man. That's when we cut the cord and we cut it loose, all right? But I haven't seen that yet. Now, going into next week, we know the most important things that we got to watch, right? Going into next week, it's a lot of the same shit, right? Bitcoin hasn't moved yet. We got to get Bitcoin to move. But if the S&P goes up, I expect crypto to follow at some point. Sometimes it can lag. Sometimes it doesn't lag. But you know how it is. We want to see Bitcoin get back above this downtrend of resistance on this descending triangle. If we want to see an upwards move. For everyone that's a bear, you want to see a break of support. We're not talking rocket science here. I think everyone's getting too up in arms about this and that. We're not talking rocket science. We're waiting for Bitcoin to break resistance. We're waiting for Bitcoin to break support here. That's really what we're doing, right? It's really not rocket science. The move is every time Bitcoin comes up to this resistance, you short. Every time he comes to the support, you long. It really hasn't been that hard, really, for the last month. It's been pretty easy, actually, but it is what it is. People like to do the opposite, like to get bearish at support, bullish at resistance. We know how this works, right? We've been here multiple times, right? Every time I go to support, Bitcoin's dumping at 18,400. This is time to be bearish, Jordan. Right? Every single time, man. It doesn't seem to fail every single time, man. Holy moly, man. It was the future, the fad's over. Oh, here we go. Nick, I love your comments every day, man. Literally my favorite comments every single day. So we're waiting for the break. But we should see it by next week. Why? We know weekends typically have no volume. All right? No volume at all. No one's trading on the weekends. We know how it is. Okay? So here we are. The apex of this comes out to technically Monday the 31st. But, I think we see a move by the end of next week, man. And something tells me, I don't know why, but something tells me Friday's going to be the day. Friday's going to be the day, man. I don't know why. I just have this feeling that next Friday is going to be the day. Let's see. Boss, you used to have a true hardcore opinion. Clint, I say my opinion every day. Oh, my Lord. Clint, don't be trolling me today. I've made my opinion clear, okay? I've been bullish for the last month. I've been calling for an upside move for the last month. So, unlike all the people when Bitcoin does get that upside move, that flip bullish after the move, I've been calling for the move beforehand. All right? So, like I said, let's wait 2 weeks. We'll see where we are. If I'm wrong, you can troll me. If I'm right, when you're bullish, I'll be bearish. All right? So, I will say that. But anyways, hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We'll see where we are in 2 weeks, and we'll kind of rediscuss. What's going on, Rip 2? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. When you guys are bullish, I'll be bearish. Let's take a sip of the drink, man. It's delicious. Delicious stuff. Waffle burger. Clint knows how to troll me, man. Clint is the best troll. Clint. The best troll ever, man. I will have to say. You haven't been calling up? Yes, I have. What? Butterfly, don't be trolling, man. I've been saying the same thing. Bitcoin's coiling up. Bitcoin has bullish divergence on the weekly. Literally, the same thing for the last month. Bitcoin has lower lows on price action, higher lows on the RSI. Bullish divergence right at support. S&P, lower lows, higher lows, right at the 200-week moving average, 0.5 Fibonacci, bullish divergence, gotta go up. I've been saying the same thing forever. Holy moly, man. Don't be trolling me, Waterfly. Don't be trolling me. Don't be trolling me, man. I've been saying the same thing consistently. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. Let's continue. So what else do we got going on? So, let's come on over here. So, What do we got? I mean, right now it's really just a waiting game, man. It kind of sucks. It's really just a waiting game. Some other stuff we can take a look at is, let's see what else we got, man. There's nothing really crazy. A lot of it's just the same stuff, man. Like, it's just a waiting game, dude. It really is. Like, if people just talk about this nonsense, I watch videos, people talk about this nonsense. It's like, you're just waiting. You're really waiting. Compared to previous bear markets, all right, here we go. Everything comes down to me. Every single indicator, every single fractal, every single pattern you can possibly look at, all right? Every single one, which one? Calls to some move by the end of October, or by sometime in November, right? Every single thing. Whether you compare in previous bear markets, that shows that you should see that. If you think that we're going to go lower, which I've said, I don't think we're going to go lower unless we get some type of black swan event. I'll continue to say it, which we haven't gotten yet. Could it happen? Maybe. I don't know. But I think the bottom's in unless we get some black swan event. If you think this is how it's going to go, you should be expecting to move within the next month. Right? If you think the bottom's already in and you think the real high was in early 2021, well, where was it, man? Where was it? Then you think the bottom's already in and you should be looking at the market something like this, right? So that's kind of where we're sitting at the end of the day. It is what it is. Let's see. Gonna go up, then downer? We shall see, man. We shall see. Now, a couple people are saying interesting things. You guys know I'm not a big Gareth Soloway. I mean, he is what it is. I mean, no one knew who he was before the bear market. So everyone's kind of talking about this Federal Reserve pivot. I don't think that's going to happen. If it does, that's great. Everyone's talking about the Federal Reserve pivoting after November. I think they do 75 in November, 75 in December. But guess what? The market already knows that, man. The market already knows that. And that's already priced in. So what is going to dump the market before December? Tell me what is. If you can give me an answer, great. Okay? But if you can't, well, I don't know what to tell you, man. We already know that we're going to get 75 in November and possibly 75 in December. We already know this. If we get a pivot before then, great. I mean, the markets are going to rally. It is what it is. But I see Gareth Soloway talking about this. And I see other people talking about this too. I don't know why this is spreading right now. I mean, it is what it is. I don't think this is going to happen, but just keep an eye on this, obviously. From people like Gareth Soloway. It is what it is. Your mom? Nice. Jordan, I liked you better when you were a bear. Like I said, man, I'm a bull there. I'm looking for a move up in the short term. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for a move up. While everyone's bearish at support, I'm looking for a move up. And then I swip bearish when everyone else flips bullish. Everyone else, we're going to get to 21, 22K. Everyone's going to get bullish. All right? And that's when we flip bearish, man. You know what I'm saying? So slow. Let's see what you guys are saying. Have you seen the inverse Adam and Eve pattern on the DXY? I've seen a lot of different things, man. I mean, one thing that we have been keeping an eye on, which I guess is kind of like, the, the euro, which we've been talking about, right? We've been waiting for the euro to break this downtrend of resistance, right? And every single time the euro hits this resistance, that's the top of Bitcoin's rally. Right now, this is the first time where the euro is kind of building this. I shouldn't say building this base. I shouldn't say building this base. Okay, it is what it is. I know Rodney likes it is what it is. I saw him, so now I'm trolling Rodney, man. I saw he likes that when he says it is what it is. But the euro, we're looking for this to break out. So it hasn't broken out today. And it's annoying because I was looking for this to break out today, but now we closed right at resistance. So now we have to wait until Monday, which is slightly annoying. When this breaks out, that's when I'm looking for Bitcoin to have a nice rally. Hasn't broken out yet, which means that next week you could go sideways still next week. But I'm waiting for this to break out. Could be Monday, could be Tuesday. If it doesn't happen, well, then we kind of reconvene. But unfortunately, we have to wait till Monday now, which is probably 2 more days of sideways, right? 2 more days of sideways, man. Everyone's trolling today, man. I like when everyone's trolling, man. I love when everyone's trolling in the chat. That's the best times. It's the best times. What's going on, Ann? When Euro tapped that? I was hoping it was going to tap that today. We didn't get any tap. We got zero tap, man. Zero tap. Also, Becker. I mean, I notice a lot of smart people are bullish right now. I will say that. Becker today, okay? You guys know Becker. I'm going to read this in Becker's voice, okay? Listen, you idiots. All you guys are bearish right now, literally, because you just listened to the news, you idiots. Listen, it's not all about the news, you freaking idiots, all right? Listen, like I've said, they are not going to let the Dems go into midterms this bloodied and will do whatever the heck they can do to artificially bump the numbers, thus busting the system more. The result is going to be an exit pump, then an even bigger collapse from the bad policy, okay? Look at this news article right now, you idiots. I'm going to bang your mom while I read this. You know why? Because I can't. Because you guys are bearish at support, man. You guys are bearish at support. Let's read this. Feds daily. We will do a step down to pause, but to 50 or 25 basis points. I am banging your mom from behind right now. That's what I'm doing. Why? Because I can't. Because you guys are bearish at support, man. Oh, my Lord. Lord. Oh, man. No, in all seriousness, listen, it is what it is. A lot of people are thinking the same thing. And you know, what I've noticed is, well, I've been browsing Twitter. And the people that I think know what they're talking about actually think that we're going to go up here in the short term. And it's the people in the comments section that think we're going to go down. Why? Because you listen to the news. It is what it is. Like, you listen to 100K, 200K at the top. You listen to 10K at the bottom. It is what it is. I just finished with Becker's wife. Clint, you're banging Becker's wife? Nice, dude. Banging Becker's wife. I wonder what Becker's wife looks like. I would assume, no, I was going to say, I would think that Becker's wife would look like this. Hey, Alex. Alex, I'm back. I'm back from Poland. I got finished with Java. I want you back, baby. I want you back, baby. Oh, Lord. I can see I'm going to need more booze for the stream. You could, Bam Bam. You could, man. Let's see. Well, such a kid-friendly... It is a kid-friendly stream, man. We include everyone here. People with unibrows, you know. Me wearing wigs. We include everyone here. You know, that's what we do. It's a Friday night. Let's get serious. Let's get serious. Oh, Lord. People took soul holders to sell before VCs dumped. Let's see. Jordan is bearish on longer streams. Oh, no, I'm staying on for a good amount today, man. I'm chilling tonight. I'm enjoying the stream tonight, man. Is there still a vector candle down to 18.7? I mean, there is. I don't expect the move to happen this weekend. So I don't really, to be fair, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think anything's going to happen this weekend. I think Bitcoin goes sideways the whole weekend, okay, which is done for the past 4 weekends. And the short-term price action, it is what it is. I would say you technically came back down to take this wick, right? So this wick down here that you had from October 13th, you did come back down. You took that wick. So you could say that you already took that now. And that's one of the things we were saying earlier this week. We said we can't get too excited for any pump. We can't get too excited for any pump because we know that we have to come back down to this low $1,800 level at some point. Well, today, Bitcoin wicked down to 18.6, right? Took that wick and then came right back up to the upside. You know, it is what it is. Now, right now, we're waiting. We're chilling. And we're waiting for a breakout of this triangle. Everyone's bored of this triangle, I know. And I am too, guys. I'm in the same position. Like, I'm sitting here bored as hell, just wanting any move, whether it's upside or downside move. Because this price action sucks, dude. Absolutely sucks. I'm here with you. But, man, if you're expecting price action over the next 2 days, you better buckle up for an absolute chop of sideways action in the next 2 days. Key said it's going to 19.3. Could go to 19.3. I mean, the big resistance I'm watching right now, I mean, The resistance that we have to watch overall is a Bitcoin would have pumped straight up right now, which I don't think is going to happen because it's the weekend. I would say 19.5, right around 19,500 is that big daily downtrend of resistance on the daily, right? So we shall see, and we'll go from there. Mid-bear rally, straight moonshot to 28.7. Straight moonshot to 28.7. Holy moly, man. Holy moly. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. I want to know what you guys think is going to in the chat right now, all right, on this Friday. And because I do expect a move next week. I do. And if the move doesn't happen next week, listen, guys. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, I try to do my best to show you the support and resistance levels and when they converge. But I want to know what you guys think in the chat right now. Let me know in the chat. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. What comes first for BTC? I want to hear you guys say in the chat right freaking now. What comes first to BTC? 21,000 or 17,000? Let me know in the chat right now. 21,000 or 17,000. We are right in the middle at 19K. There is no excuses. 21K or 17K. What comes first for BT Sizzle? I want to see some receipts. Let me know. 21, 17. I'm calling 21. You can bank it right here, man. Bank it. You got me on the cards right now. I'm calling 21. You got me on the camera, man. So you can troll me next week if it doesn't happen. You can. But I will have these receipts. Now everyone's calling for 20K because they don't want to get called out. But you guys troll me the whole stream. You got to love it, man. Give it to me. Assuming Bitcoin holds in 21K. Look at all the 20. I don't know if I like that. Everyone's calling for 21K. Oh, no, Clint, I'm not. I'm chilling. I'm just having fun on Friday. I mean, I've been saying the same thing for quite a while now. Like, I'm not saying anything different than I've been saying, you know? Let's see. John said, dude, Maya, chill with the noise in the background. She's making no noise. John, that's funny, man. Like, I'm over here screaming, and Maya's like acting like Pocahontas over here. Oh, man. That's funny. Listen, I've been saying the same thing for a month. I'm not saying anything different, you know? I'm having a little fun tonight. It's Friday. There's nothing really going on in the market. I don't expect anything going in the market the whole weekend. Let me have some fun, damn. Holy moly. You shamed everyone into bullishness? Lord. Lordy. Clint, I know you're playing, man. I love the banter with Clint. You know why? Because I know Clint loves me, and we just go back and forth. Same thing with Waterfly. I've turned this bear market has turned. No, not even the bear market. This crab market has even turned Waterfly into a troll. And you know the market's bad when Waterfly turns into a troll, right? That's how you know. Who's up next? Who else is going to turn into a troll? Shit. Wayne's going to turn into a troll? Please don't make Wayne turn into a troll. Please. Lord. I'd go nuts. What if everyone is actually bullish? I would say that everyone... What if everyone's actually bullish? This chart right here shows me that everyone's not bullish. This is what this chart shows me. But this is on the stock market, but that has some bleed into Bitcoin, right? If everyone's short on the S&P, most people are, the big money, if they see this, they're going to be short on Bitcoin too, right? They're not going to be dumb and say, okay, holy shit, like, look at Bitcoin, look at the stock market. We think the stock market's going to go down, so we think Bitcoin's going to go up. No, they're not dumb. If this is the chart for this, they're also going to be short on BTC, right? So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it might show on Bybit that people are long. That stuff doesn't really matter to me, man. Like, the big money's in the stock market, and that's going to bleed into crypto. If the stock market goes up, I expect Bitcoin to go up, right? Sometimes it lags a little bit, and sometimes it doesn't really do its thing, but you know how it is. Do best troll? The best troll poll? Let's see. All previous indicators need to be broken before any major move. Everyone needs to be completely confused. Could be the case, Reed. Could be the case. Or you could say the case that we just do the same thing that we've always done over and over again. Black Swan coming end of month. Ice Sniper, I'm glad you can predict the Black Swan event, man. It's not a Black Swan event if you can call it. You know? Just joining. Please tell me I missed something. Anything. No, you didn't miss much. You didn't miss much. We talked about we should see a move this week. I still think we're gonna go up in the short term. I'm not calling moon. I would say like my ultimate target really is nothing crazy. I'm just waiting for everyone to get super bullish. I would say, my ultimate target here is like 22K, somewhere in that region. But we'll see what happens. I'm not expecting moonshot. If we moonshot, great, that'd be awesome. But I'm still looking to take this daily vector candle up here, man. Everyone loves to talk about the vector candles lower. No one likes to talk about the vector candles up, which are right in visible sight. Like this huge daily vector candle is still just chilling right here, man. But no one likes to talk about that. No one does. And that's sort of my. I can tell people's bias because I understand that there's vector candles lower, right? I get that. Back down at 14K on the weekly and things like that. That's great. That's awesome. I understand that. It's just, are these things everything? I would say no, but here's the thing. I don't believe that they leave this daily one here, okay? Like, all these people who shorted right here just pretty much have a free ride at this point, And I don't think they just let them have a free ride. I think they come up to take this, and if they're gonna move it lower, I still think they come up here, take this, squeeze all those shorts out, right? Get all those mofos out the market, okay? And then if they're gonna bring it back down, that's when they bring it back down. I don't think they just drop it from here. They could. If they do, these shorts got really, really lucky, man. If they do. But we'll find out. We shall find out. Going short and long at 125x. Nice. What if the Black Swan event is the moon comes to us instead of us going to the moon? The moon comes to us? Shane, that would be awful, man. That would be absolutely awful. It's just a bunch of poopies. Look at everyone having fun. I think everyone's drinking something in the chat today. It's Friday. Let's see. 30K by 2020 by 2030. Oh Lord. That would be brutal. That would be absolutely brutal. What else do we got, man? I mean, I can show you every chart in the book. I think you guys sick of hearing the charts I talk about? Because I could show you every single thing in the book. Every single thing in the book. It all points to, everything I've ever looked at points to, some indicators point to the bottom already being in. Some indicators point to the bottom being in, or basically having that last capitulation in the next 5 weeks, right? So, yeah. You got to make a choice here. Everything we point to, and we've looked at this stuff over and over and over and over and over again, and everything points to the next 5 weeks, really from now until the end of November, just being such a crucial point. Does it have to be? No. This time could be different. There's always could be a time that's different, and this time is different. Guys are going to be in the chat, and I get those guys, right? Those guys are awesome. This time could be different. It certainly could. But everything that you looked at based on Bitcoin's history points to being the next 5 weeks being pretty brutal. I don't know. Clint, you're killing me tonight, man. He said, I'm so tired of your charts. I started reading the Bible again, which is being ridiculous. Oh, Lord. Is it too many beers today? I was at a funeral earlier, and now I'm attending the long crypto funeral here. Nice, dude. Let's see. About to fix my second gin and tonic. Do it, dude. It's Friday. You're not going to miss anything tonight. I promise you this weekend. Yeah, you might get a little up and a little down, right? I don't think any big move is going to happen this weekend. To anyone telling you it is, they're not looking at the previous weekends of seeing absolute sideways action and absolutely just brutal, $200 ranges over the weekends. Bitcoin hasn't broken a $200 range in any weekend in the month. So I don't expect it to happen this. And this is honesty. All right? I can tell you, oh yeah, big move coming this weekend. I can make some thumbnail. Big move coming this weekend, man. It's not going to happen this weekend. It's not. Chile's up 10%. Yeah, you got some altcoins coming up. And one couple different things on Bitcoin still, right? The VIX. We've talked about the VIX. What's the VIX? It's the volatility in the S&P 500. Whenever the VIX comes back up to test this resistance right here and gets a double top, Bitcoin goes on a little bit of a rally. Not just Bitcoin, but also the S&P goes on a little bit of a rally. All right, so this is forming a classic double top. You can see it here. If you don't think this is a double top, I mean, I guess you're just being a little bit of bias, but you got M formation, right? You're just waiting this to come back down. It's gonna come back down. It is. I mean, this is just a textbook M formation. There's nothing you can argue about this. If it comes back down, we've marked every time Bitcoin's had a double top, or not Bitcoin, but the VIX has had a double top. This is the Bitcoin chart down here. Every time it does, Bitcoin goes on a short-term rally to the upside. It's on the chart, right? I can go over all of them right here. VIX hits up here. And I know it's for S&P, but if the S&P goes up, Bitcoin goes up. And it's a Bitcoin channel or a crypto channel. So we talk about crypto, right? Right here, VIX double tops. Bitcoin was right here. Bitcoin goes on a short-term rally to the upside. Right here, VIX double tops. Bitcoin goes on a short-term rally to the upside. VIX double tops. Bitcoin goes on a short-term rally to the upside. VIX double tops. Bitcoin goes on a short-term rally to the upside. VIX double tops. Bitcoin goes on a short-term rally to the upside. It's just the same thing over and over again. We'll see if it plays out again. Something tells me it will, right? But who am I to say? I don't know. Who am I to say? I have no clue. I'm just being annoying today, guys. Don't listen to me today. And you could go through a bunch of different things, and I think the one battle we're gonna go for today is what's gonna be right. Is the VIX gonna be right next week, where this causes a move up for the S&P and Bitcoin, which I do expect to happen, or is the euro going to get rejected right here? I think the euro breaks out next week. All right, let's place a little wager. Let's do a little wager, guys. Not a wager, but you guys know I like wagers sometimes. Let's do a little another little thing here. Does the DXY continue down next week? Let me know in the chat. So, if I expect the euro to break out next week, which I think, I don't know. I have this little thing that, guys, I've been looking at this for months, okay? And this has been something I've been waiting for, is that the euro to come back down into this green box, right? On exactly this trend line from 2001. We're not talking about short-term charts, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches on this downtrend of support into the green box where it had a little consolidation back from 2002. I'm expecting this to break up, which then I expect the DXY to break down. You might be calling me crazy here. You might be calling me crazy. But hey, no one ever makes broad calls and is a little bit crazy, man. So I'm going to be a little bit crazy. I think that the euro breaks out next week and we see the DXY continue down next week. I'm calling it. Let me know. It's going to break below. Let's see. What do you guys think? Will the DXY go down or up next week? I think this breaks to the upside. Well, we'll see. After months of chop, I'm selling my fart jars. Little 6 months. You know what it is. You're calling me crazy, man. We'll see. I agree. I've been tracking the same thing. Dude, no one else looks at this chart. I don't know why no one else is looking at this chart. This literally tells you every top and bottom for Bitcoin in this whole bear market. But no one else looks at this chart, man. I don't know. It is what it is. Let's see. I agree. I've been tracking the same thing. I'm glad someone noticed it. Let's see. What to do AC this weekend, boss? Plane leaves 3 p.m. Have us in AC at 3:59. AC? Wonderful. What are you talking about AC? What are you talking about AC? Let's see. If they don't buy the 10-year yield and DXY, the shit is going to hit the fan. Good. The 1 hour I couldn't be at the charts today, pumped. Ian, that's crazy, man. That's horrible timing, dude. It is. I think you'll get another chance. I don't think Bitcoin breaks out right now. Something tells me that this weekend you're going to see some of this. The whole weekend you're going to see this. So something tells me you'll probably get another chance this weekend. This week, my guess is this weekend will look something like this. So I don't doubt that you'll get another chance, somewhere in this, 18.9, 18.8 range or something like that. I don't doubt that you will at all. Let's see. Just come for my bangers, my beans, and my mash. Nice, Knuckle Buster. I'd pay for attention to CAD. That's been my go-to for pre-markets. Oh, Atlantic City? Atlantic City. Listen, I went to Atlantic City once. Atlantic City was kind of, I don't know. I guess, wait, you're flying to Atlantic City? That doesn't even make any sense. But like, if you're flying to Atlantic City, I don't know, you can just go to a casino, man. I went to Atlantic City once, and there was really not much. I mean, go to the casinos. I don't know. Go to the boardwalk, something like that. If we drop, where's the next support? I mean, to me, the next support would be, I mean, you should have some support here at 16,000, right? There's sort of this little local peak here at 16K. Yeah, a lot of people aren't really paying attention to, right? 16K right here. If that doesn't hold, I mean, everyone and their mother is calling for 14K. 14K is like the golden number that everyone and their mother is calling for 14K, which I get, right? There's a vector candle there. There's a previous high from 2019 right there. So I get why everyone would call for 14K. But I also don't think that it's going to be that obvious. I don't think that, that just seems like a very obvious place. If this was to drop, in my opinion, I don't think it bounces from 14K. I could be wrong. It just seems like such an obvious spot. And everyone, to me, it's like if it does drop here, I think it comes a little bit lower than 14K. So that's my opinion. I think if it does drop, I'm looking for like, I'd be even saying like 12,000 if it does drop, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, though. AC is decent. Nice, dude. Straight. Trash Atlantic. Oh, fly out of Farmingdale. Short it. I have 98 Dolly Parton. No retail buyers at the moment. Just folks holding and sitting on the sidelines at the moment waiting. That's exactly why I think it's going to go up, man. There's no retail wants to buy. That's exactly why. Everyone wants to short. That's exactly why I think it goes up in the short term. It goes up in the short term, makes everyone bullish again, right? Everyone that's on the sidelines and sold at 19K will FOMO back in at 20K. And then, guess what I expect to happen? I expect it to go up to 22K and then come right back down to 19K and sit there. That's max pain to me. Max pain, to me, down is not max pain. Down would actually be somewhat exciting at this point. To me, max pain, for most people, to me, max pain would be a pump, because most people are sitting on the sidelines or short. A pump would be max pain, right? Get people to get bullish up here, thinking we're going to the moon. Oh, the Fed's pivoting. Someone knows something we don't. Something knows someone we don't. And then what does it do? Takes this vector candle and then just comes right back down to sit in this range again. Actually, to me, it would make sense to do something similar to, like, not to compare it to bear market, just like as far as price action wise, actually something similar to this bear market right here makes the most sense to me. And that would be max pain to me. To me, down is whatever, bro. Bring it down. I think most people want it to go lower. And that's why it's like, when someone wants something to go lower, it's like, is that going to happen? To me, the most sense is to do something like this. Kind of like this. You see this right here? This right here. And I think where we are is right here, right here. You see this? This is where I think we are right now. Sitting down here, okay? And I think we're going to get this pump up, get everyone thinking that the bull market's back. Oh my Lord, I can't believe I sold. Get everyone bullish to come in. And then it just comes right back down to go sideways for another couple months. You know? Now, I don't think it goes up like this. I think that's where that kind of goes wrong. But I think something like, as far as like this part, I think this is what happens here. You know, that's max pain to me. A pump and then more sideways. But, you know, obviously, we will have to wait and see, right? No one knows. Everyone, some people expect sideways, some people expect down, some people expect up and then down, some people expect down and then up, some people expect down and then sideways, some people expect down and then down. You know, everyone has a theory, and obviously we'll have to wait and see what happens when the dust all settles. And trust me, we won't know what the actual bottom is going to be, or where, you know, ultimately Bitcoin's going to accumulate, like the accumulation zone is going to be, until well in the future. And that's what's exciting about crypto. I like ants. Nice, Hamilton. Nice. Mark said, that's not max pain. That's just cruel. I'd FOMO out at that point. Total capitulation. Yeah, most people would. If Bitcoin pumped to like 27, or like if Bitcoin pumped to like 25K or like 27K or something like that, right? Get everyone pumped, and then it came right back down to 19K and went sideways for another 3 months, people will go nuts. Will go absolutely. I think I would go nuts at that point. But that's what I expect. So actually, I wouldn't go nuts, because that's kind of what I expect to happen. Let's see. I'm just chilling tonight, man. What's up? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? How's everyone's night doing today? How's everyone's night doing today? I hate it when people that don't follow crypto come up to me and say, I heard Bitcoin isn't doing very well. Oh my God. You have no idea. I hate when my family says that. You know why? I hate when my family says that, because when my family, it's so annoying, dude. Because here's the thing. When you invest low and the market goes up, they say, wow, you did such a good job, man. You were so lucky. And that pisses me off inside. And when the market's going down, they're like, oh, man, crypto's not doing so well, is it? And you know what? I get a little salty. You know, I get a little salty. So you know what I say? I say, you know what? You know, I think it's going to go a little lower. I don't think this is a good time to buy. I get a little salty. I do. I'm going to be honest. I do get a little salty. So, just because I hate when people say you got lucky, because it is not luck. It is not luck. You know how I know it's not luck? Because where was everyone in 2018 and 2019? You weren't here, man. You know? Where was everyone in the March of 2020 crash? You weren't there. And it's going to be the same thing this round, whether now is the bottom or whether we go lower. It's going to be the same thing, man. In 2024, 2025, everyone's going to say, wow, man, you were so lucky. It's the same thing over and over and over again, dude. You know? Let's see. It is dude luck? No, it's not. No, it's not. All right. Man, I hate when people say that, dude. You know why? Because it's not luck, man. It's buying low and selling high. That's all it is. That's all it is. You know what I mean? It's all luck. I'm just being honest. Holy moly. Holy moly. I almost bailed out in 2020. In March of 2020, I almost bailed out of that shit, man. I was panicked in March of 2020. March of 2020, I was like, shit, man. This thing just keeps going down. Like, it was dropping from 9K to 8K to 7 to 6 to 5 to 4 to 3. You know? And, you know, It was like, is this thing going to keep going to 1K? Holy shit, man. Holy shit. Let's see. I heard it all since 2015. Same things are said at every up and down. It's true, man. It's true. Every bear market, no one wants to buy. In every bull market, everyone buys the top. When market goes down, everyone says, wow, everyone who bought low was lucky. And then we do the same thing over again in a 4-year cycle. And then the same thing over again in a 4-year cycle. And then the same thing, literally 4 cycles, man. It's the same thing over and over again. Bitcoin has a bear market. People who buy low are lucky. People who buy high, they call it a scam. Bitcoin goes down. People who buy low are lucky. Crypto goes up. Everyone who buys high, it's a scam. It's just the same thing over and over again. And that's why I keep preaching this freaking chart right here, man. Like, whether you think the bottom is in or not, I expect something like this to play out again. And I come on the stream really to have a little fun on the stream and really to just kind of show you guys that like the same thing happens over and over and over and over again. You know, we're literally doing the same thing that we did the previous 2 times. Despite the world conditions, we're exactly where we should be, in theory, right? 2014, 2018 bear markets, this is where they were. Where are we sitting right now? Right in the middle of the 2. You know? So I think we're just going to do the same thing again, right? Maybe we don't go as low because we didn't go as high, or maybe we do go low to follow the previous fractals, but I don't think calling people lucky is the way to go. Because that's just kind of throwing responsibility out the window, no? To enter Maya's fart jar contest? Oh, God. Don't tell me you guys would buy a fart jar. Holy shit, man. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. There's no way you can tell me that you guys would buy a fart jar, man. Holy Lord, dude. Holy Lord. Bully Dog said, "Okay, Jordan, you made me DCA again." Dude, I'm not like trying to preach. I'm just saying what I see. I'm just saying what happens every time. Like I'm not trying to preach. I'm just sitting here and telling you what I honestly think. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You know, you move on to the next one. No, I would buy 2. And what's the number 1 rule? Don't invest more than you can afford to lose is the number 1 rule in crypto. Especially in crypto. Especially in crypto. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. That's the number 1 rule. Can you look at CSPR? DXY will continue to retrace down next week, in my opinion. Oh, I agree. I think it will next week too. This weekend, I don't expect much to happen this weekend though. No, some altcoins came to pretty key levels, right? It's really just a lot of them just retraced to important supports. Like XRP came back down to the green box where we had 1 bounce, 2 bounces. Look what happens. We get a bounce right off support. It's magic. It's magic, man. We get a nice bounce of support. Now, the question is for XRP is like, a lot of people will say, okay, this is an M formation. But if you get that instant rejection, like if you try to break down that M formation, it just rejects instantly here. Makes you think it's going to go to the upside. Because if it was a true M formation, I would think that it would just dump straight down to this, come back up, test, and then come back down. But the fact that it came below and then bounced up instantly makes you think this is going to come back up for another retest of the highs. Once again, we'll wait and see. But that's what I'm expecting there for XRP. The daily chart doesn't look too bad there for XRP. And this comes from someone who is kind of on XRP. Like a lot of people think, oh, this case is going to be settled. It's been 2 years, man. I won't be surprised if it goes on for another 2 years. But, you know, XRP, cool. I think XRP could come back up and test this level. You still got this big daily wick right here. I think it can come back up and at least take this wick at 50 cents. There's some altcoins that have pretty good moves. Look at QNT. Get QNT coming back up. This is where we got to be careful on QNT, man, because this is when people will start to FOMO back in. What do the market makers do? The market makers, they push it up once, retrace it. They try to push it up again. Don't be that guy who FOMOs in QNT on that second leg up at M formation, man. Don't be doing it. Don't be doing it. If it breaks, good, you do it. The time to buy QNT was down here. Okay, if you buy right here and it goes up, that's great. That's great. But you know, we got to get in the mindset of buying support and not buying resistance, right? Especially second legs after a rejection. Like that's not the time to be going in. Now, you know, you might be saying, okay, that's great. Now, besides that, okay, if QNT can break out, QNT is looking really, really nice. I would say that it has a good chance to come up to the 618 retracement, right? The 618 retracement all the way up here at 280. You can see QNT come up to 280 if it can break out that M formation. But the problem with QNT is, look at the daily RSI. You came up to an 86. QNT, if it comes back up, it's gonna make a higher high, and it's definitely gonna make a lower high on the RSI. So my issue with QNT is, I would not be surprised if it makes some type of bearish divergence here, and then it comes back down again. So just be prepared. This could take a few days to play out. It could go up a little bit higher here. It could go up, make a slightly higher high, and then pull back. But you know, QNT, it's been killing it in the bear market, man. It's been absolutely killing it. But I think a little bit more of consolidation makes a little bit more sense here for QNT. Even if it just pumps and then it kind of consolidates, makes a little bit of sense after pretty much almost like, almost a 3x from early September. A little more consolidation makes sense to me. Let's see. I told you to buy a certain coin. Do you remember? And now it's pumping. I'm laughing. That's awesome, T. Like, you know how many people have told me to buy certain coins? I'm glad for it. T, what coin is it, man? I'm happy for you that it's pumping. I am, dude. But I mean, there's so many cryptos. I can't. Fortunately, I can't buy all of them. You know, unfortunately, man. Let's see. Zan said TA doesn't work. I will disagree with you on that, man. No volume for it. Hard to sell BTC to go into that moment. So there's no volume for BTC. Yeah, there's no volume for BTC, but when you're coiling from resistance and support, what you'll notice is, like, when you're getting coiled up like this on a bigger time frame, you'll see volume start to fall off a cliff. That means that a move is coming. Go back to any time where Bitcoin's coiled up for 4 months or longer, you'll see volume falling off a cliff, and then you'll see Bitcoin have a huge move to the upside or downside. It happens every single time. People don't believe it because right now it's just, what's going to cause a big move? What's going to cause a big move? There's nothing that's going to cause a big move. Go back to any time Bitcoin's consolidated for 4 months or longer. You'll find a big move, right? It'll either be a 50% drop or a freaking like 100% pump every single time. I'm not going to go every single time because, you know, I think everyone kind of understands that, but let's see. It's a good thing we won't watch them all. Hurts the coin when people make a fast profit. True. True. QNT, a nice hit of hopium. It was nice, right? It was like, oh, nice. I still think it comes up a little bit here. So everyone who bought up here, I think you're going to get a chance of an exit. But the problem is, will people take that? I don't know. We'll see. Chili's having a nice pump today, up about 10%. Let's get a little pump song on Chili's and QNT, man. Why not, man? Come on. Maybe we need a little pump song tonight. Get a little dancey. I don't know how many people own Chili's, though. You know? I don't think a lot of people own Chili's. Not a lot own Chili's. Chili's getting a nice little pump tonight. I mean, we talked about this yesterday, and that one played out nicely. Nice little move yesterday. Talking about Chili's coming back down. Literally, tell me that support and resistance doesn't work. Support comes literally right back down to support. Right? And we talked about, okay, you're sort of just sitting here, right? And you're just chilling at support. You have a wick. You come back down to take the wick. Okay, little nice W formation, and you pop back up. Now, okay, where are we looking for Chili's to go to? I think that's the most important question at that point. Does anyone own Chili's? I don't own Chili's personally, but that's a nice move, dude. Chili's has been really good in the bear market, man. There's certain cryptos that have been really killing it in the bear market. Like Chili's, especially this one big pump there. Chili's, hold on. We gotta zoom in here a little bit. Since June, Chili's has done a nice around 2.5x to the upside. I mean, that's pretty nice in a bear market. Like, I think people forget that like a 2.5x in a short-term time frame like that is a huge return. People forget that. Crypto kind of spoils us a little bit, but that's pretty big. If a stock did a 2.5x in like 5 years, people would be jerking off to it. So Chili's, where could we go up to? Well, we still have this vector candle right here on the daily. So I think this comes up a little bit higher over the course of tomorrow. I would say maybe it goes sideways for the weekend. The weekend's not really anything, but going into next week, I would say that you come up and you start taking these to the upside, really. And I would look for probably a retracement to. I love my little 0.5 retracements. I'm looking for a retracement back up here to 22 cents over the course, and that's the top of the vector candle and the 0.5 Fibonacci. A lot of confluence right there. So I'll keep this up, and we'll see if it comes back up to this. But I'm looking for a retracement back up to the 0.5 Fib. Right at this previous resistance, previous support. And I think that's a nice move for Chili's. I don't expect it to pump this weekend. I don't really expect anything to pump this weekend, to be honest. I don't expect anything to dump this weekend either. More so as, going into next week, Monday, Tuesday, where I expect the stock market to sort of continue to the upside next week. But we shall see. We shall see, man. It's the daily close, man.
I repeat, it's the daily close.
Alan said Reef can make you rich. Reef? I know a lot of people like Reef. Reef was a hot one way back in the day. I'm talking, early 2021. People were hyping up Reef. And for good reason. Reef did pretty well. But right now, let's look at Reef. Let's look at little old Reef. Little old Reefy boy. What do we got for Reef on the charts? Let's see. Let's see if we can figure anything out here on Reef. Here in the short term. The short term, man, I don't love the short term here on Reef. I don't love it. I gotta be honest with you, Alan. I love you, man. And this is nothing against the long term on Reef. But I'm seeing this daily bearish divergence. Okay? Higher highs, lower highs. This is nothing against the long term on Reef. Okay, long term might do really, really well. But for short term, I don't like this. I see a rising wedge with bearish divergence on the daily. Higher highs, lower highs. You're already getting the move. So same thing. You got this vector right here. I think it comes back down to this region. Around 0.005 in the short term. Is that a crazy move? No. Is that going to affect it in the long term? No. But that's what it looks like is coming for me here in the short term. And we shall reconvene and see if the green box gets hit. We got the daily close for BTC, by the way. BTC closed at a measly 19,165. So that is the another pretty basic, close here on the daily time frame for Bitcoin. Nothing really crazy going on. Another day in paradise here as we sort of wait out the move that we're, all kind of chilling and waiting for and trolling for, Let's see. Load up on Casper. Load up on Casper, man. Dude, I am loaded up, man. I'm chilling right now. I've been scooping up some Near lately. I've been scooping up some Cadena. Cadena's kind of lost support, so I've been trying to lower the average on Cadena a little bit. But that's pretty much all I've been doing lately, to be honest. I'm pretty happy where I am at the moment. If the market was to go up at this point, I'd be pretty satisfied where I am. And if the market was to go down, I still, we're still good to go on buying lower. So we're kind of there. Hugh said, time for Jordan to call to stream. Oh, no, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling and hanging out tonight. Why not? It's still going under the radar, and we will be saying so. Let's see. Let's see. Waterfly said rogue asshole. You said it right, Waterfly. I don't know what happened with that, man. That was some other shit in the Discord, though. A couple weeks ago, man. 2W. I'll look into it, man. 2W. I'll look into it, bro. I'll try to find you, man. There was some rogue guy in the Discord, and it's a long story. It's a long story, man. I just grabbed some Sol during the dip. Only altcoin I've bought in a while. Andrew said, Jordan looking swole, son. Andrew, love the comment, man. The bear market vibes. It is the bear market vibes, Bathwater. It is, man. It is the bear market vibes. I think right now is probably, at the moment, this is probably the worst the bear market has been at this point, as far as people just not caring about crypto and people just being bored. And I understand. Like, to be honest, like if I didn't stream, I probably wouldn't be looking at the charts that much. if I'm going to be honest. But I do it. I enjoy it. I know I would. I enjoy looking at the charts, so I would be looking, to be honest. Sometimes I just stare at the charts for no reason. And I find myself staring at charts and like I don't know why. Like, I know nothing's going to happen. Like, I'll sit here on the 4-hour chart for Bitcoin and I'll go, wow, look at the 4-hour chart for Bitcoin. And I know nothing will happen. Like, I'll sit there and just stare at it and go, wow, holy shit. Look at the 4-hour chart. Man, there's nothing going on. But I think we can go here, or I think we can go here. But I know it's not actually going to happen. And I just stare at it. And I keep staring at it and keep staring at it and keep staring at it. And eventually I go nuts. And I'm like, all right, screw this, man. LB, what's going on? Buy the dip Sunday night? Buy the dip Sunday night? Yeah, it could happen. I mean, on the 4-hour time frame, night. The problem is, like, you took this vector candle down here tonight, but now you got another one. Now you got another wick down here. So before we move up again, you probably get it moved down. And then you get a move up, and it's got to coil next week. And hopefully by the end of next week, which is right in this region, you should see that move up or down. I mean, something's got to give. Something's got to give. Like, either way, we'll get some clarity. What will the clarity be? The clarity will be either we get a ripper because there's no volume, price has been coiling, we get a huge dump, price has been coiling, there's no volume, or we finally get the point of the market makers that we just want to go sideways and not do anything. Because we could certainly, the most depressing part about this is we could certainly just break out of this thing that everyone's talking about, and we can just keep doing this. That's probably the most depressing thing about this. Is we could break out of this where everyone's watching the same damn pattern. And we can just do this. I don't think that's going to happen, because that's typically what doesn't happen after just huge coils like this. But can't rule it out either. But at least we should get some clarification. And that's good. What are your thoughts on DOT? Oh, I'm super bullish on DOT for the next run, man. I got the DOT stash and I'm ready to go on DOT, man. I'm super bullish on DOT for the next run. Don't stress when I'm... don't even joke, said Siri. Listen, you got to be okay with it. If it happens, it happens, Another 4 months of sideways. The market makers are on vacation. Oh, facts. Facts right now. Yeah. We made money in the bear market and we're going to go on vacation now. Pretty much, man. Gavin stepped down, not thrilled about that. Yeah, it's the bear market, man. Like, in the bear market, you see changes and you know, especially in the bear market, you see CEOs step down because they're just not passionate about it. Why? Because the price not gonna go up, right? And they don't want to wait. They don't want to wait for it to go back up. So you see that a lot in bear markets. It's which is good because then you kind of realize which project's going to do well. And to be fair, the projects that I'm going to focus on going forward are the ones that have shown strength in the bear market. I mean, some of the big ones, Uniswap has been just freaking killing it, man. Like, Uni's the one that I need to up my position in because Uni's just been a freaking rock. Like, every time the market looks just going sideways, Uni just wants to pump. Every single time. And I'm not going to FOMO into Uni, right? And I'm not going to do it. But obviously, it's kind of chilling right now. But, you know, Uni, I'm kind of waiting for a better opportunity that it may not come. Right, it may not come, and I'm not the one that's gonna kind of ride the wave, but Uni's one I want to try to get into. It's what was the other one? Freaking Atom, man. Like I don't know if Atom's gonna come in any lower. Like it's had that 786 retracement from the lows to the highs of this move. It's got that 786 retracement. It's gotten, you know, it's kind of trying to form that W formation. Atom's another one. I don't know if it comes lower, but I'm also not going to chase the move. You know, if it comes lower, great. I be cool to pick up some $5 or $6 Atom. Had the chance down here. You don't always get you don't have money for all the coins, right? So, you know, if it comes down here again, cool. But if it doesn't, hey, you know, another opportunity, man. Another opportunity. Uni will keep pumping until you buy it. You know how it is, man. It's like Sol in the last market. You know, I was like, I'm gonna wait for Sol. At the end of the day, I'm happy I didn't FOMO into Sol. At the end of the day, so. It is what it is. Atom will come down to 1050. 1050. Yeah, this range right here is kind of what I'm waiting for Atom at the very least. Right here. That's why I have this green box here. Right around, I'm just turning this over right around like, you know, $10 to 950. That's the region I'm waiting for. You know, you might be saying, all right, you're going to wait for that. I mean, that's a pretty significant drop. It's an extra like 16% there. I'll take that. Uni, Aave, Matic. Yeah, Matic, I'm ready to go. Uni, I need to get the position up. Aave, Aave's Aave. You know, Aave did very well in 2020. And then it kind of fell off. We'll see what happens to Aave. You never know. Let's see. I lost a lot in Axie. I think everyone. Listen, if you bought the highs, I think everyone lost money on every crypto you can think of, even Bitcoin, right? If you bought the highs. I've been consolidating my bag in the bear market, not holding 15, 20 coins anymore. Yeah, I always say that, and then all of a sudden I'm like, wow, I really like this project, man. I really like this project. Like, all right, my plan in this bear market was to keep it to 10 or less, right? My plan was basically like Bitcoin, ETH, Sol, Matic, Dot. What else was in there? Link. This is my original plan. And then I think it was some lower caps. Gala, Cadena, and I'm missing one. That's 9. I'm missing one. Maybe it was someone up here. I don't know. My original plan was to keep it to 10 and just like add to those, but there's always, okay, I like this. All right? All of a sudden I want to get some Near on a pullback. Near's pulled back to the lows. Okay, I can't pass up on the lows for Near. So I get into Near. Right? And then all of a sudden, okay, we got, I don't know. What was another one? Freaking, what was another one? There's always another one that pops up. And I'm like, okay, we're getting a nice pullback on this one, so I got to get this one. Every single time. And I wanted to keep it to 10. I had the 10. I had a list of 10 that I wanted to keep it to. And then it didn't stay that way. It didn't, man. Holy moly. Breather said Filecoin. Go Falcon. I had 30 last run. I only hold 10 now myself. I'm sure that'll uptick. I'm sure that'll uptick as we go along this bear market series. I'm sure. You sell Cardano? No, I'm still holding Cardano, man. Cardano. Yeah, that was it. Cardano was the other one. Where was Cardano on the list? Did I miss it? Oh, there it is. Number 8. That's what it was. Kudos to the first mod. Let's see. Yeah, Gala, I said, Rod. Gala and Cadena were the two, like, lower cap ones that I was looking at right now. Right, that's going to change. Right now, I'm not focused on super low cap ones, right? The ones that you're looking kind of for the home run hit. Right now, that's not the focus. I think we got a little bit while to go for those. I'm not worried about those until, I think we got at least months until we look at those, in my personal opinion. Obviously, if Bitcoin rallies for whatever reason, the Fed pivots, Bitcoin rallies, everything's going to go up. But right now, I think for a true bull run, I think we got some time to wait on the like ones that are like 100 market cap and below. What do you think about Mana? Mana, I saw some article. Mana was literally just chilling with 76 active users, which was absolutely nuts when I saw that, and I was like, dude, no one's using this shit. Man, I told you guys I sold my Mana a while ago, which I'm happy about now. I'm very happy about now, but I sold the Mana a while ago, and I don't hold Mana anymore. And to be fair, it's like these metaverse projects, right? I think I like Sandbox better than Mana, actually. As far as a project goes, it's just way better. It looks better, those. Like, I'm trying to think to myself, like, how much use case will those have in the immediate term? I don't think those get any significant traction until like the super young generation gets a little older, which I don't think is going to be for like another 10 years or so. So I don't think those get a lot of traction until the kids who are just playing video games 24/7 nowadays get to like into their 20s. So I made a decent profit on Mana. Yeah. Mana was one that was very good to me in 2021. Mana was one of my better ones. Think about Axie. Axie kind of already had its run, like how much upside does that have? When I look at something, like how much upside does it have? Like it's a game, right? So like, where is it right now? I'm sure it fell a good amount. Axie fell to, where is it? Where is Axie now? Whew. Oh, here it is. 58. Like how much upside does this have? Right? You get $1 billion market cap. Obviously, it's going to go up with the rest of the market if the market goes up. Like as far as outpacing other cryptos, like how much upside does this have? I don't know. I never was a big fan of Axie. It was a great one before it pumped. Now, like where it's at right now, I don't like Axie where it's at right now. I think it's a little bit. I don't think it doesn't have that like holy shit. Like what's gonna push Axie into the top 20 after it already had its hype? It went up into the. I think at one point it was in the top 30. I think, or maybe in the top 20. Basically, because it was pumping, and everyone's just like, "Holy shit, this thing's pumping! Let me buy this thing," right? But now it doesn't have the hype anymore. So what's gonna push it that high? I don't know what does, man. Breather said, "Filo's my sleeper for the next bull run." I think everyone's got a sleeper, man. Guys, let me know in the chat. What's your sleeper altcoin? What's your sleeper your sleeper altcoin that's less than 100 market cap, right? Something that's outside the top 100. What is your sleeper alt? Actually, no. It doesn't have to be outside the top 100. What's your sleeper altcoin outside the top 50? Let's say the top 50. What's your sleeper alt? I want to know in the chat, man. And maybe we'll come back and look at this at some point, We'll come back and look at this. What's your sleeper alt, man? Alan said XDC. Trevor's got Costa. Trevor, don't be trolling, man. Maybe Costa does well. Who knows? Doge Bonk. Bathroom, I gotta get some Doge Bonk, man. Doge Bonk might be good. Yeah, I'm not gonna hate on any crypto. I'm in this, okay? If I see a meme coin called freaking Far Inu, I'm getting in if I see a good price. XRP, Clay, Baby Swap, GRT, Gala, Nitro, Tonic, Crypto Wolves at XRP. Bond, Audio. I like Audio. Cody. Gala, KDA. See a lot of cadenas, man. I see a lot of cadenas, and I see some Galas. I see some Codys. I see Zill. Zill's been one that's always... Zill is always one that everyone talks about, but it just never really gets that, like, serious traction that really starts making it going, you know? But Zill is always the one it talks about. You don't know Doge Bonk? No Doge Bonk, man. I gotta get the Doge Bonk. Let me see where Doge Bonk's at right now. What are we looking at for market cap? I need some serious... If I'm gonna get this one, I need some serious gains here. Let me see. Doge Bonk. What are we looking at right now? Doge Bonk. Dobo. Let's see what we got. A $3 million market cap. Rank number 380. Oh, man. Look at this one back in the day, man. These are the good times, man. Like freaking Doge Bonk. Freaking Doge Bonk doing like a 500x. Maybe Doge Bonk, 3 million market cap. That's crazy, man. Hey, this thing's been consolidating. It's been consolidating, man. It's got a lot of zeros for Bob. Lord. Kanto. Well, those were the days. The Cocket map. Weebonk. Spank Chain. Spank Chain back in the day, man. that was our community meme coin, which it actually went up for a little bit, and then it just didn't work out. Spank. Let's see Spank Chain. Ooh, it actually is pumping a little bit. Look at that. Look at that little pump. And then you look at the chart, it's just like didn't. This thing was back from like 2017. This thing's been out for a while. Holy shit. I didn't realize it went back from this long. Nice, dude. This thing actually pumped for a little bit. And then it just kind of flatlined. VPAD? Oh, not VPAD, YJT. Not VPAD, man. Not VPAD. Oh, Lord, not VPAD, man. Everyone was shilling VPAD. And then it looks like a friggin' mongoose that just took a bloody piss down the toilet. Check out VPAD. It's going to be the next greatest crypto. Da-da-da. Not gonna get started about that though. That's for another day. That's for another day, man. Everyone forgets about that one. You streaming for another 5 years? I'm not going anywhere, man. I am not going anywhere. I don't care if crypto doesn't move for 2 years. I will be here. I will be here. Okay? I will. Damn. It's been fanking for 5 years. Oh, bro, I'm still holding this this Spank Chain, man. It didn't really pump that much. It went up like freaking like a 3x. Oh, I was holding that for the moon, man. You don't hold Spank Chain for a 3x. You hold Spank Chain for the moon. You hold Spank Chain for this. You know? I think I still got this on a stupid wallet somewhere. Somewhere, man. You know? There's one wallet that I just hold like $20 worth of stuff, and it's just like, okay. It's not even worth selling it. Because you spend the freaking $10 in ETH fees, and you're like, okay, great. There goes half of it just for switching it over to Ethereum. I'm like, no, I'm good. We'll just keep it in there. Wild in the chats. Litecoin for the win. Let's see. Spank chain 420. Nice, dude. See ya, Ann. Have a good night, man. Later, Cruz. Anyone still have loop ring? I don't know, Wildfly. Is that? I don't have a loop ring. I got no loop ring, man. BTC will still be here in 5 years. 1822K. No way. Look at the protocol. The protocol. Let's see. The protocol. The protocol. What is the protocol, man? The protocol. Let's see. Let's see this one, man. Oh Lord. I don't know what this is, man. I was expecting like a massively bad chart. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off, man. There ain't shit going on, guys. I will tell you this: don't be expecting anything to happen this weekend. I will tell you this right now, okay? I will make a bet this weekend that you won't see any significant price action this weekend. Okay, tonight, Saturday, maybe on Sunday afternoon. Okay, maybe on Sunday. Sometimes at the weekly close, there's some movement. I don't think you'll see any price movement tonight. I don't think you'll see any price movement tomorrow. I don't think you'll see any price movement on Sunday morning. Okay? So, something tells me I'm going to come back Sunday night and the price is going to be at the same exact price that we are right now. Something tells me. Within like a $200 range, we'll be in this price. So, let's get ready for Sunday night close. All right? Until then, have a fantastic weekend, guys. The only thing I want to do, don't panic sell crypto. Most of all, don't panic sell crypto. And most of all, don't be afraid to take profits for the bear market rallies. In case we pump this weekend, which I don't expect to happen, man. You know? Anyways, peace out. Peace. See you on Sunday night, man. See ya.